Welcome back to another live stream. We're going to be playing with the Rockies again because we haven't made the playoffs yet. We improved tremendously from the first season where we were actively trying to lose. I've just been working through some of the minor league re-signings just to get them all squared away. We have a good amount of money. We have a good amount of players to re-sign as well. But we kind of full sent with all our younger players this year. And so obviously our team got a lot better. Not worried about him. We can bring back Hines. All right, so let all those guys go and bring all these guys back. We're going to check. We need a new bench coach, but we're going to do some other things first. We're going to look at player development. We have the third out of 30th prospects minor league system ranking. We have the eighth overall prospect. So that's kind of cool. So you have four guys in the top 50. Looks like seven guys in the top 100. It's up to 2 stars. I have the AI handling all of the minor league movements, so Rada has a concussion. That's not good. All right, so let's look at the development lab. Jordan Beck is turning into a really good player, so we'd love to see that. Um, hmm. All right, so we're gonna try to get Cruz some more power. Same with Amador and Tovar. Juan Brito's got a really good. Okay, he's actually developing pretty nicely. So he'd be another person. Power would be nice. Same with Kyle. He was a 3 star before. He's dropped down, but maybe with some more power, it could be good again. I feel like it's almost like your best bang for your buck, just trying to get guys more power. I don't think we're really going to worry about Mark Vientos too much, though. The same thing with Angel, so have one more guy to work. Let's do it with Crooks. All right, so we're going to look at some of our signings. We're going to go ahead and shop him. So Yandy Morales is available. I'm looking at pitchers. Those would be the ideal. So no Cameron's interesting. Let's do a prospect swap if we can. This is already better. All right, so we'll just do that. So that works. Look at the pitchers as well. We can't claim him. 22-year-old, 2.5 stars. Yes, please. Yes, please. And let's go ahead and get a new bench coach. Since Joe Madden retired. Ben Bailey sounds like a good guy. check international scouting. So I believe, I think yeah, Francisco Ortez. Yeah, he was the guy with all the insane potential. See if that holds true. Yeah, it's still really high. So he's going to be who we target when the international signing stuff opens up. Pirates won back-to-back World Series. Keep checking pitchers. It's just, I guess we can check everyone, but we don't want to get veterans. But it's kind of our weakest area is kind of just having depth as far as relievers. I think it will get better as some guys develop, but we don't need to do trades like Robbie Ray here. Yeah, this would be. I thought he was, I guess, similar name to the pitcher, but we don't need a 36-year-old starting pitcher, especially for two really good prospects. I actually don't mind this trade. So, two-star pitcher. I'm not too, he's not too exciting. Didn't do well in A ball last year, only in 15 innings, but um, looked like he's just kind of a throw in from a previous trade. We get an established pitcher, a random prospect that we don't really care about, but he's only a first baseman. And I guess our team likes that we acquired him. I don't know why we use followers, but does not really matter when our team is kind of stinky. All right. Check free agency before it opens up for everyone, just in case there's anyone. And there's not, so that's all right. So arbitration is done. I'll give up a 16-year-old prospect. I guess I should check these guys' contracts, see if they're ridiculous, but that's all right. It's all right. Clear some spots on our 40 man. Actually, I always forget about Kristen Campbell. Like, he can always be waived. He can. Nobody ever picks up that contract. Yeah, so it seems like pitching is going to be where we need to make the biggest improvements. So we'll make some adjustments with those guys, but um, so we have Slade here. Well, it's actually not too bad. I mean, if we consider I go with the younger guys in the starting rotation. Guy's pretty good. Several good international players in this one. See what kind of monster contract he wants. Yeah, it's too rich for our taste. It's honestly not bad. Just a relief pitcher, but still, it's pretty good value. And then 6 years, 10 million. We'll do four. There's no way he accepts something like that, but yeah, the right fielder is going to be way too expensive, and he's just a hitter, which is fine, but there's, we can't put that much resources into one player. Look at free agencies in general. So Jeff Hoffman could be potentially pretty cheap. 3 years, 2.2. I can live with that. Especially for a 3.5 star reliever, even if he doesn't end up doing anything for us. This gives us lots of options. Hunter Harvey looks pretty cheap as well. AJ Puck is pretty cheap as well. Gabby Arias could be good depth for our organization. I basically only sign Guardians players. It's the key to any rebuild. You just collect all the Guardians players, like Infinity Stones. Not seeing any prospects yet that are falling through the cracks. Interesting that they're trying to get rid of him, but no, I do not want to give up all our prospects for that one player. I didn't even look at his contract. I'm sure it's not great. See if Ortiz stays. Yeah, I mean, like, the guy's a beast. We're gonna give him all of the money. We also have Ben Shields. All right, so we actually have pretty good depth in our with our team now. I'm fine with that. No. think his offer went down. Yeah, I'm fine with not getting Hunter Harvey. So 13. Offer him 15. I'm willing for a good starting pitcher like that, probably up to 20. That would still be extremely good value potentially. So 8 million. What's a 1 for 8? We'll lose 7. That's still not bad. I don't think we're going to be able to get Hoffman. So he's not really honestly developing. His contact and eye are pretty low, and he's mostly just a first baseman. Will Warren is another established pitcher. Let's set him to first. So he could potentially be a major league ready guy at first base. No, we don't need. I'm willing to trade players, but we need to have. They have to be pretty good. We can risk Hill. Risk him. We'll put Messina on there. Rada on there. I didn't realize he's a two-way player. Put Tommy on there. It actually could be pretty useful to have just an extra arm. So he wants 4. Wants 4.8. We're still under that $20 million a year mark. We potentially have a couple of spots that we could pick someone in the Rule 5. We most likely won't, but all right. So if you don't get anyone picked in the first round, it's a pretty good likelihood that you're not going to lose anyone. So that's a good shortstop prospect. So Ben Joyce is available as well. And keeping a relief pitcher is actually not too bad. While it'd be cool to get one of these younger middle infielding prospects, they're just not. It's hard to keep him on your roster the whole year. But a relief pitcher? So let's sort by that. Um, Most likely, let's search by relievers and we can look by age to see. So Ben Joyce is probably the only person, but we do have someone like Jaden Hill. So it's kind of not good that he's available as a pickup, but I doubt anyone. I mean, nobody picked him in the first round, so yeah, nobody that's like jumping off. Like Ben Joyce would be the only one. Like he's relatively interesting, but we just have enough depth, and someone like that is just not. If he was a full 3 star, then of course I'd be looking at that. All right, let's see what these free agent boys want. Go ahead and claim him. He wants 5. I think that's just going to be too much for AJ. Oh, okay, we didn't get him. These guys are making us wait forever. All right, so we picked him up. So we got a full 4 star reliever. Pretty cheap. We had Arias on a minor league contract. I don't mind trying to trade Ben Shields. But I don't want JJ Blade for him. Yeah. Go ahead and get to the international signings. Nick Pavetta. No, that's going to be too much. I don't think we're going to get that much production. All right, so we did pick up Jeff Hoffman for 7 million. Full 3.5 stars right now. It's coming off an injury, but he'll be back before the season starts. Well, before the season starts. All right, so international signing. Francisco Ortiz. I'm just going to start it right at 5. I ain't going to mess around with him. That's crazy. I still want to try to get him. All right, so we're going to try to do some fancy stuff. All right, so he's if our season goes poorly, he's definitely someone that can be sent off the roster. We put him on waivers. Let's see if we can try to trade him and get some international money. No, I actually like that trade anyway. I mean, that stinks with the hmm. Doesn't look like I can get international money from anyone. It's a decent amount of interest for Gabby Arias. Not for a prospect package though. We'll go 10. Didn't even really look at all the players, but you can have Sebastian. Give up Gabriel. So the Ben Shields trade didn't have any prospects in it. All right, so we're going to try to get him through waivers. Because we got to look at international players. Ortiz. It's crazy. I don't have any way to get more money either. Okay, already got a max offer too. We have to give him a max offer. Jay Buck signs with Cleveland. We increased our attendance, but we lost revenue. I feel like that should help your fan loyalty, making cheap tickets. So Colwyn is back. He can go to AAA and fester there forever. Tony Blanco Sr. actually died, I think last year. There was a collapse of some sort of venue that he was in, and he died along with I forget the other dude's name, but another former major league player. They're like in their 50s. A lot of people, I mean, it was a couple hundred people, I think, that died. I don't have any more money, Roberto. All right, that's all our money. So we did still get an international player. We didn't get the one that we wanted, though, unfortunately. Oh, well, I mean, he got a max offer, so couldn't really do much to compete against that. All right, so leave him. So that's crazy that we didn't even have to put them on the 40 man. They're just, I don't understand how that happens sometimes. But I mean, I'll take them. Free prospects. No, we're not doing that. So the goal this year is to finish over 500. If we're able to do that, that would be really nice. I don't necessarily know if we'll be able to. Collect some of these pictures. Why not? Yeah, we'll claim them too. Why not? We'll claim everyone. So Freddie Freeman is available, which is kind of funny. Adley Rushman is available. 4 year 10. We can do 3. We're claiming everyone. Claimed, claimed, claimed. Mark Vientos is down to 2 stars. This opens a spot for Yorman. And then we'll try to get him through waivers. Little unknown strat. You just claim everyone like that. You just throw them on your active roster and then waive and designate them for assignment and see if you can get them through waivers. See if we can get a prospect package for him. They got him from the Dodgers. Who did they trade? They gave up a reliever and that was traded by the Padres. I like this trade here. We'll discuss it. We're trying to get some money. We signed Adley Rushman, which is interesting. All right. Jack, we're going to try to do the same thing. Manipulate our manipulate the trades. We'll trade for the Phillies. Not really that interested in that prospect, but we'll throw a bunch of money at him. They didn't laugh at us with that offer. All right, so we get 50 million. I kind of like Chris Suoro. So honestly, we're not terribly far off from getting a good chunk of money. Could just trade Adley Rushman right off the rip. Let's go 15. Give you Spencer. Gives us some money, which is nice. So Yorman passed through waivers. He passed through waivers. Mark Vientos did as well. I feel like we got a trade offer for him. Maybe they just said no right away, and I didn't notice. All right, so Michael, you're up. We get a good prospect. And just one. Jose DePaula. Good with that. Make your team better through the waiver wire. I don't think we have any more money, do we? Yeah. We're out. We're broke. Bet speed. So really only Crooks got better. Let's go to player development. He's down to 2 stars, so we're just going to waive him. So you can't learn any new positions. Everyone's going to learn new positions that can. I think Angel knows. Well, Angel can probably learn another position. All right. Let's pump through the spring training. It's pretty cool that we got Adley Rushman. So we have Hunter Goodman and Adley Rushman. So we have two really good catchers. We probably have one of DH, but so he might make the roster there. Hmm. So looking here, Cooper will go to triple. Chris will go to triple A. Just dropped a lot of guys. Yeah, we'd only need to drop two more. Which Charlie is not really. His power development went down a little bit. I feel like we try to. Is he still ranked as a prospect? He's not. But I feel like we try to swing trade him because I don't think he's really going to help us out too much. So we can do this and then try to get money from them. We go crazy with that offer. No way. No way. All right. We don't want to give him up or Jordan Beck. Let's discuss. Take the cash off. They didn't say anything. I don't know why they didn't respond. All right, I guess we'll try to trade him once again. They changed up their trade. So I don't mind this trade. Get some cash. Yeah, you can have Zach. Oh, wait. I thought that was another player we could add. St. Louis is playing hardball with us. Just give us a little bit of money. You got so much. Just give us 1 million. All right, give us nothing and give us international money. And they really are trying to get the most out of us. All right, let's do that trade straight up. All right, so it's like you're not even a serious person. Like, why even offer that person? And then that's just so. All right, well, nobody wants him. That's crazy. Hey, Tommy Fred should be a really interesting player. We'll send him back to AAA. And I think we're kind of good as far as our staff and lineups go. Hoffman hurt again. How do we not have? We have a starting pitcher that we could bring up. We'll just wait and grab someone off the waiver wire. Yes, right on cue. See if we get Montgomery. Usually a lot of people on the waiver wire at the beginning of the year. Oh, there's a bunch more now. Yeah, we'll claim these guys. They're expensive, but it looks like we're not getting Montgomery. All right, there we go. Oh wait, there's some. I don't think we'll be able to get him. Oh, we got him. Okay. I didn't remember if Detroit was good or not. So nobody else that's really jumping off the page is being interesting, so we're fine where we're at. It's kind of crazy that we got two good relievers. So go ahead and wave him. Bring Emilio Pagan up. I think we can send him out. No, we can't. Can't be done. We send Wellington down for a second. He probably drops to a 2-star. No, he doesn't. We'll keep him there for now. And then Jordan Lawler, I have no idea why they waived him, but we'll take that for sure. He's actually developing pretty well, so let's go ahead and try to shop. I feel like Jordan's a better player than Angel Martinez. So he probably is gonna get through waivers. Although he tends to get claimed. Alright, so we're undefeated. We're gonna start out 5-0 again. It'd be pretty funny if we did that 2 years in a row. Forget whether we did it the first or second year, but it was quite weird. But it's kind of nice that we got two really good relievers. Better, as good as the ones we were targeting in free agency, just randomly on the waivers. And we have Jeff Hoffman that's going to be coming back eventually. Yeah, we started out better than we're 7-0. Maybe we'll be great, or we'll lose 7 in a row to match. So it looks like he just kind of scouts. I don't know. I never really mess with that too much. I'd say we got a lot better. Let's see, we got very good. We have Adley Rushman and Hunter Goodman as our two main catchers, and we still have Crooks, who's rated pretty well. We can send Rocco down. Because I'd kind of rather, if we're going to have a backup player on our team, I'd rather it be Angel. Let Rocco develop a little bit more. Angel can play every position. I'm very interested. It'd actually be pretty good. So maybe that's the key. You have one bad year, one rebuilding year, and then you make the playoffs. But the Rockies will definitely be a more difficult team to be able to do that with for sure. I feel like when I did that with the Angels, they weren't as far The hardest part with the Angels is just getting rid of all the bad contracts. We got pretty lucky being able to move Mike Trout and a lot of the big contracts and opened up a lot of money. Plus, they have a pretty big budget anyway, so that helps. That helps a lot. All right, so they want Kevin Alcantara. We will discuss this, but we are going to need some cash money from you. Check the player development. Seeing a lot of green. I like to see that. Let's go to the player development here. So we have the second best. Robert Mata's already up to the third best ranked prospect. Blake, I think he was our first overall pick. He was our second round pick. And he's the 55th ranked prospect. He's developing really well. But yeah, as a small market team, you got to have a good farm system. So that's good that we've been able to do that. So Jeff Hoffman, we're gonna bring him right back. Is anyone else really? So Mena struggling. Throw him to the Wolves. Bring Hoffman back. Yeah, we got a really nice bullpen. Claim him. We'll discuss that. Give us 10. I'm not really that interested in this trade then, White Sox. Let's give us a little bit of money. I don't mind Kevin Alcantara being traded. I wish you could make offers and get monetary offers, not just players. This contract's got to be crazy. Yeah. I'm not that interested in him. Do a quick look at free agents to see if there's any prospects that. So we just released them, but we can offer them a minor league contract. Works for me. I don't know. We might actually be a pretty good team this year. Jeff Hoffman is just always hurt. We did not get very much out of him. Wellington is here. We should probably decline their trade so we're not thought of poorly. Oh wow, our record is really good. So Slade's hurt. Substantial for 2 weeks. Send Brito to the bench. Send Cruz to the bench. I think we're good there. It's fine. It's fine. We didn't need him anyway. Send him to AAA. Guess we'll send him on a rehab assignment. We don't know what Chase Dolander's injury is. Strained tricep. So we'll throw Jackson into the starting rotation. Hey, Dami's actually working as a two-way player. It's only thrown 5 innings, but it's kind of useful just to have an extra arm. That's hilarious. You almost never get, like, you see them in the minors sometimes, but they almost never develop both. I think he's only a 2-star pitcher. Honestly, I'm fine with that. You can have Alcantara. So our new reliever's doing well. We'd love to see that. He's just like a solid bullpen arm. That's hilarious. It's his stamina. And we were being pretty conservative with various injuries as well. So like Dylan Cruz, he was a backup anyway at this point. So send him on the 2-week IL. Milan is the kind of perfect guy to bring up to be just a backup. Right, so our record has dipped down a little bit. We're actually really far back from the Dodgers. They took off. We're still in the thick of the wild card race, but I'm gonna hop off this stream for a minute and hop back on to Smite. So until next time, deuces.